What I've got here is my default setting. This is the setting that you got with the Tradonics system. This setting is my go-to. I like it zoomed out the way it is because I can see the charts okay, and I do get to see quite a bit of historical data on the same image. So if I'm looking here, I can see way back in here how far away we are and make better assessments based on what's happened. Now I know a lot of traders find this too small. They'd like to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to do that by clicking the magnifying glass, and this becomes the ideal zoom for a lot of traders. However, what happens is they do think that some of the aspects to the system are too small. This is the TB cloud with the TBS line and the TBM dots, and they're too little. Now the fill in between goes from a dotted line to a solid line when you zoom in. This is an issue with MetaTrader, not so much the indicator. Not something that we can really deal with. So when you do zoom in, you are going to find that they become solid vertical lines. But if we increase the size of the other indicators, it's not going to be a problem. So let's do that. We're going to double click on the cloud, and what I'm going to do is change the thickness of some of these lines here. Now 0 and 3 are the TBS, or the line. So let's go from there to a number 2. And then 3, make that one a number 2 as well. So I'll hit OK. You can see that it thickens up a little bit. All right. So numbers 1 and numbers 4, they are the vertical lines. So we'll just leave those. Number 2 and number 5, those are the TBM, or the dots. So I'll go from a 1 to a 3. And a 1 to a 3. And that's it for that. So from here, you can see that the cloud looks a little better, a little more appropriate for the candle size because we've zoomed in. Now if the TBL is too small, we can change that one too. We'll go to colors. The gold is the line, and of course you got the red and green dots. So I'll just increase them by 1. So we'll go to 3 for the dot size, and then the line size, I'll make that one 2 and hit OK. So we've got a bigger TBL, got a bigger cloud, TBS, TBM. Now you can choose to do the same thing with the tetragram if you want. I would probably leave the tetragram, but if you wanted the bars a little thicker, you can do that as well. Double click the tetragram, the properties box pops up, the histogram width, I can go from 2, let's say we go to 3. And it'll make the histogram width bigger, make it wider. And then if this is what you like, if this setting is good for your trading style, then we'll go to templates, save template, and I will click on Tradonics because I'm just too lazy to spell it out. And then I can make it the zoom template. Click save. So now I've got my zoomed template. So if I go to a different currency pair, I can go zoom, and that will automatically zoom in and increase the size of all the indicators for me.